Good morning. A little bit of a technical hitch, but we got there eventually. So great work to James for getting that sorted out on that problem. Just to let you know, for those that have switched on through YouTube, and if you manage to get through, I say it every time, but again, just look into the cargamos.com if you want to receive this regular. If you register and you get an email from Enterprise Limited, and if you press the D button to communicate with us, you get the Discus email, and they're from us, so it's not going to a third party. So if you want to get involved, tap in. So again, if you're with us this morning, no one's tapped in this yet. Anyone, Mr. Moss? Not as yet. I know there's a few people.
5 minutes ago, Mick Burnage 7 minutes ago.
All right, okay. Good morning.
17 minutes ago.
Right, I've been corrected. Good morning, Emma and John, Mick, Jake, and Kieran, and the Wallers family. So it'd be great if you all together. Slightly different drills today, but we'll add that together. Also, I'll always mention, if you do need to communicate with us, if you contact cargamos@gmail.com, and especially if any of you guys want to put in a short video, or just a picture of you doing the training with us, or a short video of you doing the training with us. Right, let's get moving. Right, I say this every time, and again, just to remind, make sure you have space. Do it to your own safety level. If anything's going too fast, just miss out every other drill or go to your own pace. So there's no reward to being first to finish. We'll make a start from there. Figure and bow. Right, let's get ourselves, always get yourself warm, moving first, because you don't want to pull any muscles. Might be a warm day, but we're not warm or totally warm in all our muscles. So first thing in the morning, let's get ourselves moving in and out. And it's going up and down. And shooting up. And going over. And going across. Going forwards. Let's roll those knees out. And roll those knees in. And big circles on the hips. Let's get yourself moving in every direction. And from there, feet double shoulder, and gentle stretch out with the legs, the hip flexor. Let's go over to the right. Let's stretch up with the left and over the top. And bring it center, going over, up, and over the top. Let's turn and face that way. Both feet face that way. Front knee bent, back leg straight. Feel the stretch in the legs. Associated muscles and stretching forwards. And change the back foot, the ball of the foot, knee to the floor, and again you can feel that warming up those muscles. So just a gentle movement on the back leg. And let's go forward. Turn. Stretching out the rear arm. And change the back foot, the ball foot, so nice and comfortable. Anything that feels discomfort, just check the position or reduce the intensity. Let's put him backwards. And it's great when we've been doing this streaming that we've got other members of the family that we wouldn't be training with us. So it's great that us get involved. If any of you guys are getting involved that have nothing to do with the academy, welcome. Okay, again, go to your own level. We're going to take one leg back, put the same leg in front. I say it every time, make sure you're not going to kick the furniture, that does hurt, or each other. So we're going to lift that leg up straight to a height to suit yourself. Let's go number 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's change the legs over, height to suit. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right, we're going to kick the heels that direction, and we're going to lift the legs straight. So side the knee to palm, 2, try and keep a straight line, look over your shoulder, 2 more, and 1. And kick the heels the other way, looking over the rear shoulder, so nice straight line, right to suit. 3, 2, what we're going to do is try on some of the techniques we're going to be working on later on today. So from there, we're going to start with our hands up. Front kick, very common, easiest one out of the bunch. Pick the knee up, push it forward with the ball foot. From a side profile, pick it up and push it forward. So the ball foot, the tool of use, so as if you're standing on the tiptoes, so hands up. We keep the feet together, we can use and change the legs. So this leg first, let's go front kick and change. And change. And go. And go. Two more. And one. Good. Next technique, we're going to work with the turning kick. So the idea being going to a side target. We're going to stand sideways on this one, and off that front leg, kick the heel to the bottom and come forward with the kick. And again, those that can, try and keep your hands up and nice and relaxed. And forward. And forward. Two more. And one. So hopefully you can see I'm not kicking past my centre line. So easy way to turn. So by sewing side on, the back foot is facing this way. So both the feet in the same direction. So you're not fighting your own muscles or joints. Back from the hip, in line. Height to suit. And go. And go. Two more. And one. So you always best stretch, kick to a height that's comfortable. Don't kick too high stretch, because you put tension there, reduce the movement and fluency. Next kick, we're going to the side kick. So again, we can tackle off the front leg if we're going to take it side on. So primarily to side to yourself, I'm side onto the camera. So bring it up, straight up here, and the side foot, allowing the heel relaxed and gentle, pivot forward. So it's just slightly lifting the weight, straighten it out, looking down that shoulder line. It's the same kind of shape as we're doing the elevations. Two more. And one. Good. And we're going to just change the feet over. We're going to use the front leg again. So straight out. So again, can you see the knee and the foot are not passing this centre line? So it's in front and coming back to that centre line. Okay. Great one to practice in the mirror with the points I've just mentioned. Two more. And one. Good. Right, from there, we're going to step forward with a punch. So we're going to take one leg forward and use that hand. Again, if you're not familiar with the martial arts, just extending the arm from the shoulder. Those that are comfortable using two hands and punching it through. You can use the same arm and leg for a few occasions. One more, we're going to change arm and leg. We're going to use this arm and this leg. So stepping forward and forward. I bring the hands and feet parallel together, just so it's comfortable and a quick response, but we're going forwards and back. We're going forwards with this leg again. Two more. And one. Okay, good. Right, we're going to move forward. Similar kind of motion as a punch in a forward motion. So we punch from the shoulder. Everyone thinks it's the fist dragging the arm. It's not, we push from the shoulder. We're going to use the heel of the palm. It's the next part of the technique we're going to use. So I'm going to step forward with this leg, this arm, similar to a punch, but different tool of use. And the target's the jaw, underneath the jaw, bridge of the nose. We're going to go forward. Could be to the chest. Oh, actually, you probably noticed I'm changing each time. You can do whichever leg you're more comfortable with, but do practice both. Got two more. And as I mentioned, if I'm going a little bit faster than you're comfortable, just miss every one out. Every other one out. Not everyone. Right, we're going to block this time. Different ways of blocking. We're going to use the outer forearm this time, little finger side. It comes from the chest and goes outwards. And with that rotation, as I've mentioned many times before, deflecting impact on your own arm. So we're going to step forward this arm and this leg, stepping forward. Good, we're going to do the same arm, same leg. Again, if you're not comfortable with crosses, just bring it from the chest. Two more. And one. We can use the other arm and other leg. So we're stepping forward, going outwards with the outer forearm. So from centre chest. Good. So fist about shoulder height. Right, moving on with that. Using the same side of the arm, instead of the outer forearm, we're going to use the open hand and knife hand. So from the knife hand itself, it's not the whole of the arm. It's not the fingers, it's not the knuckle joints, it's the base of the palm we're coming out with here. We have a little test on that, which we'll show you later. So from there, we're going to step for same principle, same cross. We're still turning out, and we're going to use the knife hand in line with the shoulder. So you want to keep yourself covered after each technique. Same arm, same leg. There we go. There we go. Everything finished together if you can. If your time is not there for you at the moment, so step, then block. It will come. 2 more. And 1. Good. We change the arms and legs. We're going to use this arm over here. Stepping forward. Go. 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 2 more. And 1. Right. We're going inward with the reverse knife hand. So the knife hand, as I said, was the outside of the arm here, and it's the base here is the main area. We're going to use the other side of the arm here. And as we're going outwards, we're going to step. I'll show you first. Step with this leg. I'll go outwards with one arm. I'm going to come inwards with the other. So it wants to come just shoulder height and shoulder width into the headline. So it doesn't want to go too far out because it'll be seen and stopped too soon. So we're going to use the reverse. So this leg and the opposite hand. So good. And again from the shoulder height. Turn it in and slightly turn down so we're not hitting with the thumb. Get the thumb out of the way into the palm but not touching. 2 more. And 1. We're going to change the arm and the leg. So from this position going inwards again to the head. Let's go. 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 2 more. Right, just a couple more techniques we're moving on to. So similar to that outward knife hand, we're going to use a different tool of use. It's the fist. So we punch with the forward fist, we strike with the back fist. So these 2 knuckles here. Stepping forward with this arm here, back fist strike. We're going to change it straight over to the other arm. Cross the chest, go outwards. And again, if you can do this, looking at yourself in the mirror, you can see, what the stopping point here. Not continue on. Okay, let's go. Got 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Within the combinations we're going to be doing in a minute, we're going to use some close range. So we're going to use elbow techniques as well. So legs are further range, arms closer, elbows closer still. I'm going to do this on the reverse. So one leg forward, we're taking the fist with the palm downwards, and it's the point before the elbow joint itself, the forearm, the bone that's coming here. So we're going to come in with the elbow here. You can use your own hand to square it up. You can get either way. Use it with the target. Without, let's try it with the other arm. So take the leg in front and it's coming in straight. So front elbow. So it needs that twist in the body and then bring the hand back, sharpens up that technique. Right, again on the reverse, we're going to use an upper elbow. We're going to come upwards this way, so up with the elbow, and what we're looking is again same area but underneath the chin, so upwards here. Let's change the legs over. So going straight up, imagine you're punching over the back. 2 more. And 1. Good. So we can take elbows forwards, we can take them backwards, we can take them to the side. We're going to do that side elbow but to the front target. So we're going to put one leg in front. We're going to bring the hands to the chest and using the back of the elbow, not the point, the back, to the front here. Two more. And one. This will all come apparent in a minute when we put it together. So from that big cross, just coming backwards. Get you comfortable with the individual techniques. And we're aiming side profile here. Got two more. And one. Good. And last technique we're going to work on here, we're going to go upset punch. So again, close range. So instead of full extension, right the elbow is half the distance. With this upset punch, it's close range. So someone's in your face, on top of you, grabbed you. Yes, we can work. We can throw punches. We've done different kinds of punches in the past. We're going to go forward here. Hands shoulder height. We're going to rotate and take it forwards into the front here. Good. So from there, go, 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 and we're going to change the legs over. And from this position here, we're going forwards. There you go. There you go. And we've got two more. Good. So we're going to give you a breathe. It's a nice warm day today. So we're going to give you a breathe for a second and go to a short clip. Just before we do, have we got any more call-outs, Mrs. Moss?
Yes, Emma and Manuel.
Excellent. You managed to get through on the communications together, Emma and Manuel. They've done almost everyone except for last week, all the way through. And now we can, so it's great to have you with us, Emma and Manuel. You've done a great job in the week as well. And is that it? Anyone else? Look forward to see you tapping, and I'll see you just after this short little video.
Hi there, it's James again on behalf of the CMBBA Academy. My last explanation was a bit long-winded, so I'm going to be a lot quicker this time. cmbba.energize.cloud, because we're not, this is the temporary hosting, this is not the main CMBBA site. This is in the address bar, cmbba.energize.cloud will take you to this clone of the site. It's not this, it isn't the site itself. Member access, and then you click here to go in. First you need to log in, so I'm going to log in as my wife, Cam, and then the password, if you're a paying CMBBA member, you will have been given. So then book your lessons now, whether it's for yourself or for your kids. We're going to book for the kids. And then you've got brief instructions here. Now you've got the ability to see which lessons they've booked on already, and it's in the order that you've booked them, and which lessons your student has already attended. And then we can go back, choose another member, or we can go back to booking a lesson. If we go to book a lesson, all it does is it takes you further down the booking page to these lessons, and then choose the lesson that you'd like to book. Go to the red book this lesson. The yellow button will just scroll you down from the details, and then you're not actually booked because some people have 2, 3, maybe more members in their account. You're not booked until you press the red button. It says book this member on this lesson. So until you press that, I'm going to press it once for Simran, once for Rajan. They've already been booked on that lesson, and it shows you the other lessons they've been booked on. Let's see if I can book them on this last lesson. So yellow button to go down to the members, choose the actual member, and then you'll see, if you see the green booking successful, that's when you're booked. If you don't see the green, or you might see an orange warning saying you've already booked, but you need to see this green booking successful. If you're not sure if you've booked a lesson or not, scroll up to the top, just go to the member, and then you'll see all the lessons that you've got coming up. They might not be in chronological order, they'll be in the order which you booked them. So if you booked lesson far in the future first, and then another lesson, that's caught some people out. Then these are in the order that you place the bookings. I'm going to leave it there. So that was a much quicker explanation of how to book lessons. just make sure you're hitting that red booking button on the lesson.
Right, excellent. What we're going to do is go through some combinations, and then after this we're going to explain about the updates of what we do in the academy, just keep everyone in the loop. Right, from there, what we're going to do is, it's for a single attack that you're going to counter, block, and we're going to throw some counters in here. Now we're going to throw more than normal, but it doesn't mean we're expecting you to blitz someone, but it's just being able to put them to different targets where we are. Right, we're going to step forward punch, so someone's assuming you're coming in punch, we're going to step back with that outer form block. Okay, so they come into your space, they're aiming to hit you here. First thing we will do, if we can get yourself more distance, you give yourself a bit more time. So from that, just stepping back with the block. The counter from there is going straight through with reverse punch. Now this could be the solar plexus, could be the jaw, could be the edge of the nose. That's immaterial, but it's the counter in time. If someone throws a punch, the chances are they're going to try and throw another one. So it's where passive, all our passive work we do is not going to count. They got in, they got gun-ho, that they're going to strike into you. So we're going to step forward, so one and straight through the punch. Now, if they're punching, it's going to be 1, 2. So we will need to be quicker than that. So it's going to be good. And we're going to do that again, so it's back and counter-attack straight away. We're going to go. Good, so if they're going 1, 2, we need to go 1.5, one hand. Let's go. Got one more before we're going to add to that. We're going to go. The combination we're going to follow up is going to be a reverse knife hand strike. So we hit to the chest or the bridge of the nose, and then we're going to come inwards to the side. So it could be the neck artery, the hinge of the jaw, or the temple. And again, depends on the size of your opponent as well. I don't know why I've done that. Right, from there we're going to go back. So it's forward and round. And it doesn't, as I said before, don't go too round. It wants to go in and from the shoulder. Let's go again. So, good. So again, as I said before, if I'm going too fast for you, take it to your own pace. I'm purposely talking to give you time to recover. So it's going to be punch and inwards. So we're changing the hands. We'll go one more before we add a third technique. Let's go. Now the follow on from that is obviously going to be the next hand, and it's going to go straight for palm strike. So we did hit to the chest, we're now hit to the neck or the head, and we're going straight forward to either jaw, into the philtrum, or the bridge of the nose. 2 minutes to choose. So stepping back. I'll go slow on this one for those that are trying to catch up with us. So we're going to go outwards, straight, inwards, straight. Again, if you don't have to go my pace, you want to go faster. Let's go. So outwards, straight, inwards, palm. Good. And normal speed. Let's go. And one more before we add the next technique. Let's go. So, good. We're on after the palm. We're now going to come straight with the back fist. So we're going to cross over and go to the other side of the head. So we've gone straight for the chest. We've gone to the side of the neck, we've gone to the palm, to the front of the face or chin, and we're going to go to the other side of the head. Now, I'm not saying you need to be doing all this, it's just going to be targeting on different techniques. Okay, all of this could be in isolation with the outer form, so it could go 1, 2, we can go one palm, we can go back, straight in, or outer form block. So all of these can go individually and so, but it's just for a bit of fun, we're putting it all together. Let's go. So, straight and back fist. Good. And again, if you want to go fast and overtake us, no problem. We're all going to start at the same time. This leg here, let's go back. Outer form, punch, inward, straight, and around the other side. And we've got one more at this speed, and I'm going to speed it up, go to your own pace. Let's go. Straight, and then we're going inward, and we're going to go straight again, and we're going outwards. So outwards to the back fist. So normal pace, we're going to go outer form, punch, inwards, palm, back fist. Good. So we've got one more to add on that, and it's going to be a knife hand strike to the side that we've done the reverse knife hand. So I'll explain that. Outer form, punch, inward reverse knife hand. We're coming back to this area in a minute. Straight palm. We're going for the back fist, and we're going to go knife hand strike. So it's just a fun drill, and again, it's great for concentration when you build up these comments. We're doing other concentration drills in the week. So let's go back here. So call it up this time. So outer form, punch, inward reverse knife hand, palm, back fist strike, knife hand strike. And again, one more at that pace. So outer form, punch, reverse knife hand, palm, back fist, knife hand. Good, hope you're keeping along with us. And one more, normal speed. Even I forgot, and I've got both it down. Right, let's do one more because I messed that on. So outer form, punch, reverse knife hand, palm, back fist, knife hand. Right, we're going to start fresh. We're going to do another one. This time close range, when I submit you before. So this time we're going to knife hand block, and then we're going to go forwards with the knife hand. So we're going to close in range. So forward the knife hand, and as I mentioned before, you can go straight in with a reverse knife hand. So we're going to the side neck. Right, so knife hand block, in reverse knife hand. So 1, 2. Let's go. 1, 2. There you go. 1, 2. Right, added to reverse knife hand is going to be an upper elbow to the jaw. So we're going to go knife hand block, reverse knife hand, upper elbow. So I'll take it on the front arm this time. Again, we're going to adjust it to suit at a later date. So knife hand, reverse knife hand, upper elbow. So I'm crossing over to my centre line. Again. So to the side, underneath. And one more before we end at the side jaw. So we're going to go knife hand, reverse knife hand, upper elbow, and then we're going to come in with the elbow to the side of the jaw here. So go a nice little short one for you. So you can see they've got to be close range for the elbows to work. And again, so knife hand, reverse knife hand, upper elbow, side elbow. And let's go. One more forward before we move on to the third one. And again, just give me thoughts for all these. Thoughts. Right, we're going to go right leg back, and this time we're going to evade. So if someone's coming to this distance, we're going to step back with one leg and use the other. So if they're at this distance, we step back. You can see the front kick. We're coming. You wouldn't be able to use back leg too far away, or too close, and too far away from the knee kick. So it's just going to go back, front kick. Be any leg, back, front kick. Okay. Again. We're going to add to that. So again, this is an cumulative drill today. So we're going to go back, front kick. When it lands, it's going to land to the side. They're still standing here, and we're going to come turn kick. And it depends on how far, whether you get the ribs or the centre line. So we're going to go a step back. 1, 2, and 3. So one's the evasion with the kick, and the evasion to the turning kick. Let's go again. So back, front kick, step, turning kick. So hopefully you didn't bang into anyone else. Okay, let's go. Back, front kick, down, turning kick. Just go a couple more before we have the hand combinations with this one. So back, front kick, side, turning kick. And one more for you. Back, front kick, side, turning kick. Right, what we're going to add to that, and I've written it down so I don't forget, we're going to add and land with a knife hand strike with a turning kick. So what I'm talking here, we're going to step back, front kick, turn, turning kick, and drop it towards them so you're close in range to use the knife hand strike. So obviously your legs are longer than your arms, so you've got to adjust distance to suit. And to work this out for yourself, you have a cushion or pillow to aim at, and you can see your distancing, and that would actually help if you're not training with your loved ones. If you are, keep it slow and comfortable before you start accelerating. Accidents can happen. Right, from there, so back, front kick, down, turn kick, land forward, knife hand strike. And again, so we're just landing forward with the turn kick. Let's go. Back, front kick, side, turn kick, land knife hand strike. And we've got one more because we'll finish off with our last hand technique. So it's back, front kick, side, turn kick, land knife hand, and guess what? We're going straight through with a punch. Now it could be chest or head, depends on your choice of target. Two more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 stages, but 4 techniques. And one more. And I'm going to speed up a little bit, go to your own pace. Let's go. Good. Last one for you. And again, we look at close range. We're going to step forward with the outer forearm block. So I'm moving into my attacker. So I'm going in with the punch. And I'm going to come in straight reverse punch. Upset punch, as I say. Sorry, upset punch. So moving in and closing in. So we're knocking that arm out of the way and moving in. So let's step forward. 1 and 2. Okay, so we're walking past their front leg and closing in. So stepping forward. 1, 2. One more, and we're going to add the third cop move to it. So the first move to block out, second move to punch, and I'm just checking my note here. And this time it's going to be that front side elbow. So I'm going here, so it could be umbilicus, it could be side ribs. Okay, so we're going to step forward. So 1, 2, 3. And again, let's go. 1, 2, 3. And one more. 1, 2 and 3. Right, adding to the side elbow, it's going to be an upward punch. So where we went upward with the elbow, we're just going to get the arm vertical and we use the fist. Boxers use it as an uppercut, and we call it upward punch. Same motion, different name. So we're going to go out of form. 1, upset punch, side elbow, upward punch. And again, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, try and get the hip into it, so lift the weight into it. Let's go out of form, upset punch, side elbow, upward punch. One more, I'm going to add the final technique to it. Let's go out of form, upward punch, side elbow, upset, and straight punch. And finish it, so out of form there, upset punch, side elbow, uppercut, and straight punch. One more for you. Out of form, upset punch, side elbow, upward punch, straight punch. Good. Right, I won't go to any more at the moment. Give you a breather before we move on to the next section. We're now going to move on to the exercise part of it. This is what's going to be coming in to do that for us. So you're going to work at different levels. Take it to your own pace. If you need to sit out or miss every other one, you're welcome to do so. So if our senior grades want to speed up, you're welcome to do so. We'll go at different levels. It'll be at introductory level, immediate level, or high level. I'll pass you over to Mr. Moss.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you again for joining us this week. Okay, we're starting off getting those arms moving. Okay, 3 ways we're going to do these press-ups. Remember in week 1 where I showed you leaning against a wall or a door, but so it's just those arms moving. If you can, going down onto your knees, make sure that your arms are directly under your shoulders, and then just bending those arms down. If you want to take it a little bit bigger, take it on the knees, but keeping this back straight and then bending down. Those more advanced ones, you go to the full press-up, and if you want to make it harder, do wide grip or narrow grip. Okay, so you adopt the position that you want, and when we're ready, the timer is on. Okay, so take it to your speed, make sure you're breathing, bending those arms. Keep it going. If you want to go faster, go faster. If you want to take it down, take it down. If you now want to try it with your legs fully extended, you can do. You go to your pace.
10 seconds.
Last 10 seconds. Keep going, keep breathing. Keep breathing.
5, 2, and stop.
Good work, well done. Okay, so now we're going to move on and we're going to work the tummy. Okay, so this one, you can do the lower one where you're just bending the arms down, so you go down onto your elbows and just straight back up again. You can put your feet underneath the coffee table or the settee, whatever, or you can do it with your feet just as they are. I prefer somebody to hold my feet, so if you wouldn't mind, Mastermas. And again, take this to your speed. If you want to go faster than me, you can. Timer's on. And off we go. So up and breathe. Up and breathe. If you're just doing it on your elbows, same again. Up and down. You choose. You can make it a bit more fun and high five when you come up, if you've got a partner there. You choose. Keep breathing. We're halfway through. Keep going.
10. 5.
Again, if you start with the big ones,
4,
get faster.
3,
Get faster.
2, and 1.
And last one. Well done. Good work. Thank you very much. Okay, moving on now. The last one for today. We're going to pretend we've got a skipping rope. So skipping rope's going this way. Okay, if you don't want to jump, you don't have to. Just bend the knees as that rope's going round. If you can, 2 feet together. And again, if you want to make it, you go either leg. But keep that rope going. Later on, if you want to use a proper rope, then go and get yourself a rope. And we're going 30 seconds on this one. When you're ready, and go. So keep that rope moving. 2 feet together. It's up to you. Just bend the knees. You choose. Keep that rope going.
Halfway.
If you want to make it even harder, pick the knees up.
Last 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Push it out.
5, 4, 3, 2, and stop.
Good. Well done. Okay, from there, we're just going to take a big deep breath in. And out. And in. And out. One more. Big breath in. And out. Okay, from there, just take your feet double shoulder width. Okay, and we're going left and right. In your own time. Bend as deep as you wish. Or not so far if you can't. And one more. This time, as we lean over, take that arm up and push out. And stretching these side of legs. Good work. And lifting up. And over the other side. And big stretch. Good. From there, just take both feet facing one way. And bending that front knee. Keep that back leg straight. And push it out. Holding that. And relax. And turn the other way. Again, goes long as you can manage. It doesn't have to be this long. It could just be here, feel that stretch. Or a bit longer if you can. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, well done. Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome back. Okay, we're hot, sweaty one there for you. So well done, Mr. Moss, for that. And I hope you didn't drop your skipping rope. But just to let you know, we're not going to be doing next week. We're going to have to take a break next week, technical reasons, but we will be back the following week. So it's just next week we're not going to be doing this, but we can sort it out from there. Obviously, the academy is fully open. For those that you are training and using the booking system, as James said on that video, that you can now check what you've actually booked in. And if you do need to cancel any of them, we need at least 24 hours notice because it's blocking other people from coming in. And it's going to start getting busier now. The initial holiday rush is dried up. So I'll be sending an email out to everyone this week. So please, if you don't get it, and hopefully by midweek, I imagine, if you don't get it, then please check your junk mails. What the systems are doing, if you don't open emails, it eventually puts it junk mail, and then eventually it will then put it into blocked. So you don't even get it to your junk mail. So I've had some of our members saying, well, when are you open? And I didn't get an email. And that's what's happening. So even if you're going to read it later and then forget, please just open the emails. And what we're not going to keep hitting you with different emails. It's just information, so we can keep in contact, and we need to keep up to date. One of the things we're also going to ask is to make sure we've got your current phone numbers, and if you've moved in the last couple of years, with current address, because we can't send out anything. Or if we need to phone up parents or yourselves, because there's something's happening in the training session, someone's tripped over and hurt themselves, then we need to be able to contact you and not leave it to emails. Anyway, that aside, what we're going to do is just conclude now, as we like to do. The word of the week. The word of the week is just positive manner. And again, with that in mind, even though you're not at school and some are not at work, try and keep positive in everything you do. Okay, we can get pulled down when we don't think positivity. So first thing in the morning, when you wake up, take a nice deep breath and be grateful of what you got. Be grateful for what you have. Be positive. Things do go wrong with technical hitches today, but we managed to get around it. Everything's curable. Everything's achievable. But it works a lot better. Life works a lot better when you do it with a smile. And even first thing in the morning, smile to yourself. It just makes you feel that much better. So try and be more positive. Everything you do, you can have either negative or positive spin. Yes, it's not working. Oh, I can fix that, and it's going to be better. So look at positivity in everything you do. And it's some people say, "Oh, I can't get this technique." Well, break it down. Take your time. Don't get worried about it. When you get worried about not being able to do something, then it just makes it worse. If you turn around and say, "Well, what's the good thing about it?" It makes it a theme not so drastic. Right, the thought of the day, and I'm going to put this on Facebook today. If you work on something a little bit every day, you end up with something massive. I'll say that again. If you work on something a little bit every day, you end up with something massive. And that's what our training folders that we give to our junior members are, is if you just chip away at the techniques throughout the month, it's a monthly worksheet, then you're going to achieve a lot. When people just say, "Oh, I did do it," and tick it off and don't do it, then you don't achieve anything. Okay, so I'll say that once more. If you work on something a little bit every day, you end up with something massive. And that's by Kenneth Goldsmith. So thank you, Kenneth, for that one. So I hope you've enjoyed yourself today. I hope we've given you food for thoughts. And again, you can start putting your own drills for those together. Best way to do it, write it down and try and drill it. Right, we're going to finish as we started. Great to see you. It's going to be a warm day today. Enjoy, be safe. Look forward to seeing you soon. It won't be next week. It'll be the following week on streaming. It'll be Monday for those that train. From the